Today I want to introduce the brand new GZkoko SMP. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, and after some time I finally developed an entire server dedicated straight for my community. Also, I have a bunch of content creators just like me playing on the GZkoko SMP, so I just want to give a quick shout out to them. Anyways, I want to give you guys a huge tour of my stacked base I've been building up for the last 150 days the server's been online. So this is the video detailing all of that, so let's begin. Yo, alright guys, so as you can see, I have the king title right next to my name, and I think you can guess why. Because I am the strongest in this entire server, and I will dominate it when war starts. Anyway guys, welcome to the base. I just want to give you guys a little tour of what I have in my inventory. I had the only dragon egg in the entire server because I killed the dragon myself. That's right. Yeah, myself. And I have the dragon head, god elytras. I have them fully enchanted. Almost fully customized god armor. So I'm pretty strong. Max god sword, max pickaxe, axe, and I think a max shovel. And I think that's a pretty good bow too. But I also got a bunch of fireworks, a totem, and all that. So yeah, let's get started with the tour, guys. Okay, so starting off, we have my dog named Rex, based off my real life dog. Let's start with the storage room, because why not? This is the first room I've ever built. Nothing too special about it. I just think it looks nice. It was pretty easy to build. So let's check what I have. So I have a bunch of food, a bunch of meat and stuff like that. A bunch of bread. You'll see behind in a second. I also have a bunch of potions: fire resistance, strength, healing. These are all gonna become handy when I get in war. I have a bunch of flowers and like saplings because I'm in an underground fortress, so I want to have every flower and all that stuff. A bunch of stone, nothing really crazy. Some dirt, some farming stuff. A lot of bone meal actually. Some cobblestone, a bunch of wood, all kinds of wood. A bunch of netherrack and all kinds of nether stuff. A bunch of like mob drops, some books, 4 endstone, because why not? The same exact CD, some treasure. I have a lot of treasure actually. I'm kind of rich actually, just a little bit. Some saddles, and of course the templates. Those are like priceless. A bunch of ores. Like I have a bunch of diamonds, a bunch of gold, a bunch of emeralds, all kinds of stuff. A bunch of enchantment books, man. Like look at all this. This is wild. All kinds of enchantment books. Nothing in here. Nothing in here. I have a bunch of armor. It's all kind of booty. A Fortune 2 diamond pickaxe is the best thing in here. Nothing too crazy though. Nothing in there either. A bunch of fuel because I've spent hours just mining coal, and I had Fortune 3. A bunch of lava, deep dark blocks, and last chest, it just has a bunch of stone in it. So yeah. Alright guys, so that was the storage room. So now let's move on to the second room I built, which took hours. I mean hours. So I had to import a bunch of villagers, and I had to build a bunch of lecterns, steal them from villages, all that. Build a railway system. I just had to keep breaking them until I placed them back and got the trades I wanted. And so yeah, I'm stacked on pretty much almost every good enchantment. I got a few mending, a bunch of fletchers for a bunch of emeralds off sticks and stuff. Cause I think I got a tree farm. I'm gonna show you guys in a minute. But yeah, I put my elytra on just to flex. But yeah, that took ages. I don't even want to think about that room anymore. So yeah, let's move on to the next one. Next, we got the farm. I know it's a small farm, but it honestly it works for my base. So we have some cows, some pigs, and some ducks. Oh, they're chickens. My bad, forgot. But the cows for leather and meat, pigs for meat, and chickens for feathers and meat, obviously. Next, we got the main area of the base, what I call the plaza. So we have a bunch to go off here. So starting with the lava farm, aka the fuel farm. This explains why I had a bunch of lava, because I have stalagmite and lava sitting at the top, which collects it over time. so I can just get a bunch of fuel, never ending. Also, we have the enchantment room over here. I have it fully maxed out. This is what helped me before I started getting the villagers. Pretty useful. We have the crop farm now, so pretty small, but it works. You know, it feeds us. It feeds me. Got a bunch of carrots, bunch of wheat. You know, just pretty generic. I think everyone's base should have one of these. Why not? But yeah, so that's that room. Okay, now for the big room. This is what I like to call the ultimate tree farm. This took ages. You don't understand how long I spent mining glowstone in the nether and flying around trying to get it all. Dude, but yeah, I have a fully functioning tree farm. Pretty sure it's either 8 or 9 trees at a time I can grow. But that's still pretty good. Infinite, you know, infinite wood, infinite saplings. Took ages to build. It's pretty cool. It makes my base feel like a fortress. Okay guys, so that was the plaza, so now let's move on to the brewery. Okay guys, so I kind of have the brewery a little hidden because it makes you feel like a scientist. But we got a nether wart farm right here, which is perfect. You know, I mined it out in the perfect length to build this. Pretty proud of it. It looks cool. It's secret a little bit. Got the ingredients in here. All the glass bottles in here. A water under here to fill the glass bottles. It's just convenient and stuff. We have 3, I forgot what they're called. But yeah, we have 3 of those things that make the potions. But yeah, that's everything in the base pretty much. You know, we got the nether portal, furnaces, dog, armor stands, my bed and everything. Oh guys, I almost forgot. There was one more thing I forgot to mention. The incinerator. This is the trash can. Throw everything in here. Let's say throw this carrot. Boom, gone forever. So yeah. Hey guys, I just want to say thank you guys for watching this video, and I want to say that the GZkoko SMP is public for everyone to join. It'll be in the description and in my Discord server. It's open all the time. Welcome for anyone. I'll post the rules right here on screen. So yeah, just, you know, make sure to follow the rules and just have fun. You know, me and my team spent a long time making this, and with that, GZkoko out.